What is up, everybody? Eddie Soundhead back again in NASCAR Heat 2 Championship mode, and today we are at Las Vegas, Nevada for the Pennzoil 400. So, should be a decent race. Las Vegas is fairly challenging, but I think we'll be okay. Starting dead last, I did qualify too, and I qualified 40th, so that just goes to show how much challenging it's going to be as I'm already in the wall, and that right there goes to show you that the car here is really tight. The default setup is what I'm using, of course, and it is just extremely tight, like almost ridiculously so. You have to hang on to it, make sure you don't come up too far and hit the wall, because it is tight like a so we've got some work cut out for us to get up towards the front here. Luckily for us, we've got a decent amount of time to do it, so let's get cracking away. And we are entering turn 3 and 4 for the final time here. It looks like we'll get to about 21st. And there's a car on pit road down there. I guess we're getting 20th. Alrighty, so got 20th, literally exactly mid-pack. Pitted, lost a couple spots. Now we're back to 26th. So we've got some work to do once again, but did a pretty good job to get up about halfway through the pack. This car is just so tight that it's kind of difficult because you lose so much ground on corner entry, but you gain it back on exit. No, 4 wide again. I didn't learn my lesson last time doing that. Man, that was a close call. That was a super close call. Dang near took Menard out. And 4 wide again. I guess I'll never learn. It never works. Outside of Boyer there, a little bit of contact. We're all right. Gonna get some speed here off the top of the corner, down the back stretch, past Gilliland and Boyer, past Harvick, our Atlanta winner in real life, of course, and the caution's out. Alrighty, so a little unexpected for the caution to come out there, but not a big deal. We're up into the 8th position. On the outside, McMurray diving inside of Larson here, 3 wide. And McMurray's going to just slam into the side of me. No big deal. We'll hold him down as much as we can. Keep it off of that wall. Car just does not handle very well here at Vegas. The default setup is not so good. See here, gonna lose a few spots maybe, but we're into 8th still. Oh, a little bit of contact off the nose of Newman there. Send it in deep, why not? Yeah, oh, keep it off of Harvick. Alright, we're good. That actually worked out pretty decently, and we get slammed again by McMurray. So we're up into 5th. Looks like Kyle Busch is in front of us. I can't tell who's leading from here. My eyes are failing me a little bit, but we got some time to catch him. Alright, so didn't get to catch him quite like I wanted to, but we'll take 5th. So a solid points finish there for stage 2. That'll be 6 points for us. Alright, so I pitted and took 2 tires and fuel, and it dropped us back to 22nd. So now we've got to come up through the field again. I'm not too worried about it. It's been done. I think a win is pretty much out of the question at this point as we make a little contact with Cole Witt, the GOAT, as we know. And going to squeeze it through the middle of Allmendinger and Reagan there. Got Casey Kane. Casey Kane's car is gorgeous, by the way. I don't know if I've said that yet or not. I love that Procore car. It looks really nice. Getting the draft off of Keselowski here. It'll be interesting to see how the actual Fords do this weekend at Las Vegas. Now that aerodynamics are going to play a much bigger factor than they do at Atlanta. Obviously, Atlanta requires more mechanical grip as we go 4 wide. Easy now. That I am never going to learn, am I? That... I'm just going to keep doing these dumb things until it bites me. But anyway, mechanical grip at Atlanta is, king. So at a place like Vegas, you need aerodynamics. which obviously Toyota seems to be on top of that. So it'll be interesting to see how the Fords and the Chevys stack up against Toyota if the new Camaro body puts up a fight. Because it hasn't really done anything spectacular yet, but we're only two races in. I mean, they won the Daytona 500, but I mean, it's not like they ran up front and dominated. We all know the Fords were pretty much the dominant manufacturer, except that they all wrecked each other was the problem. And speaking of wrecking, ooh, I'm getting close on Newman there. That was tight. When I put Alex Bowman in the wall, I think. But yeah. So I'm looking forward to Vegas, basically. And we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the fight between Logano and Kyle Busch. I'm sure there will be no shortage of video package replays of that infamous fight. But we're back up here, almost to the top 5. We got Harvick just in front of us. Ooh, Boyer's going to head back low on me. Chase Elliott's going to dive back. I mean, I just lose so much speed on corner entry, but corner exit, I just murdered them all. So, back up into 6th, maybe battling with Boyer. And we will get by him for 6th place. And the caution is out late. Alright, so this looks like it's going to be a 2-lap shootout. We're underway. 2 laps to go. Starting in 6th. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off the win, but I might be able to get a few more spots. And maybe not if Kurt Busch runs into me, but we'll see. Got Harvick here. That's 1 spot, so up into 5th. I probably should have... If I was going to get a guaranteed, like, better... Oh, and I get a little bit more contact from Kurt Busch, and he knocks me off the track because of it. So back into 6th we go. Yeah, alright, so the win is definitely out of the question at this point. Probably should have made a few more moves earlier. Maybe a little bit more dangerous moves, but it would have probably netted us some more positions. I've absolutely blown the entry to this corner. That was atrocious, what I just did there. But we're getting a good run here on the Busch brothers. Kurt and Kyle, a little bit of contact with Kyle. He will be sure to try and punch me in my face after this Las Vegas race, and I wouldn't blame him at all. So up into 6th, it's a drag race between us and Harvick, and it looks like we'll get him by a nose at the line. So a solid finish, 6th place. The 105 difficulty definitely seems to be an improvement, so we'll take that for sure. We'll keep that going. So that was a good race, though. Solid points day. And just a solid race all around, too. I liked it. And here's your finishing order. Jimmy Johnson wins the race. He's been struggling early this season. So NASCAR Heat 2 says he's going to knock one out at Vegas. We're still first overall in points. So doing pretty good. And Jimmy and I are the only locked-in drivers. So good to know. We'll head back to the shop. So that puts Vegas in the books. Next up is race 4 at Phoenix, also known as ISM Raceway, for the Ticket Guardian 500. As always, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.